Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to my live stream. Hey Nick, how's it going, buddy? Nick will be our moderator today. For those of you that don't know me, holy moly, what did they call that? What did they call that? Crow's feet? Not crow's feet are here. Widow's peak. Widow's peak? No, widow's peak is when you do that. What is it when you got a little cleft toe in your hair? Baldness. Yeah, that's what they call it. That's what they call it. All right, guys. Those of you that are just coming, a forelock? That sounds like damn near Lord of the Rings-ish. Cowflick. And so the four travelers came into town with their forelick. Like a little creature you carry with you. Anyways, hi guys, my name's Matt. I'm here with my family in Michigan. We are coming here from China. We left Ningbo, China, south of Shanghai, a few hours by train, fastest train in the world, I think still, to escape the virus that was taking over China at the time. Wuhan was starting to explode. Flights were being canceled, and so we kind of took the leap to fly to the United States because it's safe here. And so we flew February 1st to Chicago. We found an Airbnb. We hunkered down for 14 days and quarantined ourselves. Show us what Eva made. Come here, quick. Eva's playing with Play-Doh. Come show us. Show me what you made, honey. No, show me what mommy has. Show me the one mommy has. One gun? Here, come up, show. Is that a gun? Show me that one, AP. Come here. This is her gun. Look at the gun. Look at what the gun looks like. You make a really good gun, honey. Oh, it's getting a little flaccid. Whoa. Oh no, the gun fell into my coffee. Quick, could you give me some towel? Here, let me fix it. It's okay, honey, it's okay, not a big deal. Silly. She didn't burn herself. Fell perfectly into the coffee. Perfectly. Anyways, the other one, this is the other one that she made. Her gun. Anyways, let's try these on. These are that Elasta putty. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so awesome. I ended up buying like every single color they have because I fell in love with it more than Eva did. Anyways, Eva, come and get your stuff. I'll leave it here for you. All right, back to the seriousness. You made another one? All right, I won't drop it in my coffee this time, but you can show it. Let me show it. Very cool. I just sprayed Flonase up my nose. I'm trying to clear my whole system out, but it was probably a stupid thing to do before I talked for an hour. Say hi, honey. Say hi to everybody.
Where's my gun?
So, it's more like a bun than a gun. You want to talk? Okay, we'll talk to Eva a little later. We got a long time. We got a long live stream, hopefully, here. Very productive. Did somebody give me who gave me a, I think we were cleaning up while somebody gave me a super chat. Who was that? Hey, Dion. Thank you very much. I don't have any Corona beer here to drink, but maybe I'll buy one. We are drinking, what is this? This is cinnamon, graham cracker cinnamon coffee. So, I finally got a green signal from Annie. Yeah, she gave me the go ahead. She said you were allowed to do a live stream. But she says we're gonna have to work around you. Annie, did you give me permission to do this live stream? I'm allowed?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's good. It's good.
But I will bother you like this.
Okay, so every so often she's gonna walk past, and then she'll probably walk the same way, the other way. Yeah, that's gonna be her.
Bother you guys all the time.
Okay, so February 1st, we left China to come to USA, Chicago. We quarantined for 14 days voluntarily. We followed our own, honey, don't let that drip on the carpet at all. Grab it. Come on, hold it up. Don't let it string like that.
What did I tell you? Come.
If this drips on the carpet,
Chris is gonna kill you.
it's impossible to get out. Anyways. Packing on the beef. Oh yeah, Andrew. Bad stuff. I'm in bad shape. Okay, so I'm trying to finish. So we did the voluntary quarantine for 14 days. Flonase. Flonase was a stupid idea to do before a live stream. Ooh, eat it. Ooh. Your school just closed, Maximus? Where's your school? Matt talked closed. Friend Milan, Italy says Milan is a ghost town. That would make sense. 1550, 1,550 cases in USA.
Yeah,
39 dead. It's like sort of a very regular thing. Annie shouting out the American cases. It's crazy. Flonase is a bad taste. Yeah. I just got it because I want to just clean my whole system out like really good. So I'm gonna, but I'm not used to having all that stuff that normally sits up there forever and just sort of going down. So, tasting it. Feel the drip. Anyways, hello everybody. So 2 weeks went by. And we felt okay. Nobody had any fevers. We knew we were okay. We were just making sure to be extra careful. We came here to Michigan, which is where my family is. We are in St. Clair, Michigan. As a matter of fact, it's a beautiful, beautiful day outside. The American flag is flying. The dock is sitting there. The water is a little bit rough today, but and sometimes it's glassy. In the morning, I wake up and it's just a beautiful sunrise over the river. It's gorgeous. Did you just say hi in the comment section, AB? Okay. Oh. I can't do this in a couple of days. I cannot be sneezing or stuffy in a couple of days. That's pretty much why I'm doing this, and we will get to that in a very short period of time. So, went through the quarantine. So that was February 14th or something like that. 15th, we came here, and we've been here ever since, waiting out our situation in China. Annie bought tickets when we flew out of China. And when she bought the tickets, they're always cheaper if you buy round-trip tickets. Because she is smart. She's a pretty smart girl. Excuse me. And so she bought a return trip, just in case. You just picked 2 months, right? Why did you choose?
No, I just picked a date, March 16th, and it's our exact date.
She just picked March 16th.
Because I'm calculating might be okay that time.
Yeah, maybe by March 16th it'll have come down. Well, she was right. She was quite right. In China, it has come down. But in America, things are getting serious. And the last few days of this last week, we have been just, should we go? Should we stay here? Should we go back to China? Should we stay here? At one point in time, it was, should we go to Thailand and wait in Thailand and then take a trip to China? Because if we go from United States right now to China, we are going to be subject to a 14-day quarantine. How is that quarantine going to be handled? We're not 100% sure. Most likely we will be set up in a hotel when we get to China, monitored, locked in our room. There is Annie was told that, who told you that we were going to be separated?
Our complex area has a person
in our hotel, in our Jinsashram.
Yeah.
And he said everybody
And
coming
when
in.
I go back, their family, 2 sons and parents, they had 2 rooms. So each
Two
wife and
sons,
husband have to be separate normally.
but one person take one kid, the other take the other kid.
Yeah, but he took 2 sons with him because when he got the call, his big son cried. So
Oh.
he feels it's not fair because
To
they're already back
take them
home.
apart from each other.
No, they're already back home for 4 days and they have to take them to quarantine a hotel. He thinks it's not fair. And then the dad said, if I leave the kids with mom, 3 of them will probably cry together. So he took 2 sons with him and the mom is stay alone.
Oh.
But
There's a-
they do.
There's a possibility that they will separate us, and Annie and Eva will be in one room, and I'll be in another room. But hopefully, I can lay the hammer down enough to where when we arrive, they put us all in one room. I just basically gave away the hook here. We're going back to China. So, excuse me. So we are going to fly out from Chicago on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We will arrive in Shanghai, and then we'll fly to Ningbo. We have one layover on the big flight in Hong Kong. The layover is 20 hours. So we bought a tent and 2 sleeping pads, and we are going to camp out in the Hong Kong airport business class section. They've got food there, they've got everything that we can like pretty much camp out in the airport, but also sort of isolate ourselves. Eva, are you excited? You're gonna go camping in the airport. Do you wanna go back home to Ningbo?
Yeah,
Come here, come here. Come here. Come here. Let Daddy hold you. Ooh.
Dad,
Yeah.
can you give me play my mom's phone?
No, you can't play with your mom's phone. But are you excited to go back to China? You see Dada and Xiao Xiao. And you can see Mia. Is that nice? What did you eat? What did you eat? You eat chocolate? Chocolate or vanilla? She had some vanilla ice cream with a little bit of chocolate. Right? Stinker dinker. Anyways, so flying out, leaving Chicago, we are going to Hong Kong. We'll stay there for 20 hours. What's up, honey? Coming back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Oh, you're taking the putty. Take it.
Why you throw the thing to your cup?
No, honey. Honey, I'm talking, babe.
Honey, come to mommy.
Huh? I found one spoon.
Yeah, honey.
Right here.
Yeah.
Can I?
No, honey, don't mix the spoon. This has got food on it. You don't want to put food inside the
Let Daddy do
putty.
the same, baby. Otherwise, you can never finish them.
And he knows me well. Otherwise, I will never finish. So anyways, we are going to go back to China. We're going to use the ticket that Annie had purchased originally as a fail-safe, and we're going to actually make it happen. We had been deciding maybe no, maybe yes. Annie really does not like the idea of the quarantine period, but you know, we don't know what's going to happen in the United States. And right now, audio is low. I can't help that, Roger. Everybody tells me sometimes I do these podcast or these live streams on the phone. It doesn't work. I can move the phone nearer to me, but it's going to be really loud.
I can see some of that.
Is audio better? Might be louder. Oh, you see me? You see me on the phone?
Yeah, because you is here.
Anyways, whatever it is, it is.
But I know what I can do.
What can you do?
Eva, don't fall that.
What? What are you doing? She's looking at herself. She's looking at herself in the, in the camera. All right, all right. What? Yeah. That's... Yeah. Okay, go, 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 go. Daddy need to finish.
Come, baby.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry I'm not reading these. I'm trying to get through the prelogue before I go to the prologue. China says they have almost new cases, but the Epoch Times has some videos still coming in from China. It doesn't look like it has been contained at all. You should watch them on YouTube. I'll tell you what, Denise, there's a lot of videos out there. And let me tell you what happens to a typical person in Ningbo. Now, what?
It's too dangerous to give you a dot. Should report.
Oh, she was about to report
Like
somebody.
Beating kids. Yeah.
She was about to report my channel. Holy moly. Eva could have just gotten me kicked off of YouTube.
And for beating kids.
For child abuse. Holy moly, that would have been horrible. All right. I've had a few people, YouTubers and different people that have said that China is going to have a resurgence. It's going to get bad in China again, that they're putting people back to work, and it's such a bad idea that things are going bad. Let me tell you what are the facts as we know them, okay? One, there hasn't been a new case in Ningbo in how long now? A month almost? 3 weeks? 22 days. 22 days. All of the cases that they've had have been cured and are out of hospitals. I talked to a few friends of mine who are nurses in Ningbo, and they say that hospitals now are actually reconverting the places that were caring for COVID-19 patients back into what they normally were, which were operating rooms or ICUs or whatever they were. So Ningbo is consolidating all of that into normal mode. So they're normal. The situation is very, very controlled.
Where did you put those Play-Doh?
I don't know. She carried it over there, I think. I have a gold one here, and I had the top one here. Okay. So. When we get to Ningbo, you still have to register me with my QR code.
No.
Annie has a QR code. Everybody gets a code. You have to voluntarily say if you've ever had a fever and all these things, right? So initially you have to say you have this code. Now, because we're coming in from the United States,
I'm red.
Annie is a red code already. A red code means you...
Honey, where's another one?
Yeah, where was the other piece, honey? Right by the suitcase right there.
Huh?
Is there a piece right there? I saw her playing around that area. Hold on just a sec.
No, I pick it up.
Oh, you picked up, there was one over there.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
Did you see that? You see that, Billy? It's America. Anyways, so when we go to China, we're going to get a code. Annie's is already red because she's coming from America. America now is an infected country, according to Chinese. And so when we go back, they want to make sure that we are clear before we are allowed in the country. So thanks, David. I think we're trying to take it. We've gone back and forth so many times, but we have really thought about all the details here. But back to the situation that China isn't in control. It's going to break out again in China. Everybody in China right now has a code. That code, well, maybe not everywhere. I think it's in Ningbo and some of the major cities, right? Not all over China.
I guess so. I don't have idea.
Yeah. Not everyone. But we're talking about Ningbo, right? Look at that stomach. But we're talking about Zhejiang and Ningbo.
Other cities, American people go back, they can walk on the street.
Really?
Yeah, have some place.
Well, so maybe it's not 100% perfect, but stay here in USA, it's safer. We'll see. I think that because you have so few test kits that have diagnosed people, that there are sick people walking amongst us, in large proportion, and those people might not have. A lot of people that might get this might be okay, but the people that pass it on, that get passed on to, might not be okay. And I don't want to be here for it. Hey, Patricia. Yeah.
She's
So-
funny, she just made up herself.
Oh, you made yourself up? Here, come here. Wow. Is that, oh, that's so pretty. You like to make makeup?
Yeah.
Did you give Matt, your daddy, some eyes earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was it, what color was it?
Do you want some that?
No, I don't want any of that.
Okay, I'm gonna go there.
She's gonna go get it. Anyways, I think that China has this thing pretty solidly under control. If it does outbreak again, they're going to do exactly what they did with Wuhan. They have been through this rodeo once already, and they went through the rodeo when this thing basically came out of nowhere. So they were unprepared, became prepared, and then battled this thing and beat it to a pulp. And if it happens again, they'll deal with it in a much better way than they did on Wuhan, I think. So, geez, I think there's a lot of arguments going on in the comment section. I'm not even reading it, I'm just talking. But I fear for what's going to happen in America. It's going to be a little bit crazy. Let me answer some questions here. You said that there's no international flights. We're flying on Cathay Pacific, right? Cathay? So Cathay is a Chinese-owned airline that's part of the Star Alliance. Hong Kong owned. And so we're gonna fly into Hong Kong, and yeah, there were flights available. The flights are very expensive. What was the most expensive ticket you saw, AB?
Today the price was 68,000 RMB.
Okay.
Business class from Chicago, Hong Kong, Shanghai, economy.
Economy from Chicago to Shanghai.
Chicago to Shanghai.
Business.
Class.
Okay, Chicago, Shanghai business, Shanghai,
Hong Kong, Shanghai.
yeah. Hong Kong, okay. But it's almost $10,000. That's expensive. How long? Okay.
We should stay here, just sell the tickets.
Yeah, and he was saying, like, those tickets have inflated in price considerably based on the price that we paid. We certainly did not pay that much for it when we bought them. But Annie and I were looking at different options just in case we had to get the hell out of here. And let me see. I'm going to look through the comment section and answer some questions. So, hello from the Bronx. Hi, Awilda. Sandy, what's best for you and your family? That's what we're trying. Dee Dee, risky. Well, you know, there's risk in everything, and there's risk in staying as well.
You use this one.
How long are you going to stay in Ningbo? Andrew Hall asks. I don't know. Once I'm in Ningbo, if things look like they're doing well, we're going to go take it from there. But so far, we're just going to focus on getting into Ningbo. Winged Bowl, hey, how's it going? Northwestern state are pretty much clear of any infection. Northwestern state? Like of Michigan you're talking about?
2 cases.
What?
Michigan, 2 cases.
Two cases in Michigan?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. You got lipstick now? Wow. That's very pretty. Do you think that's pretty?
Yeah.
I like the fact that you have some chocolate here and some lipstick here and some blush here. You're very, very pretty. And some teeth there. Did you guys like the Eva-sode a couple of days ago? A whole episode of pretty much all Stinker Dinker. Just very cute. Okay, so back to the comments. I think China has learned a lot. It's probably safer than anywhere but Antarctica. I agree with you, Cindy. I think so. And listen, okay, let me get this straight. I'm not supporting anybody. I'm just saying that how they're handling this situation as it is. I don't want the Wu Mao to come out and say I'm not supporting or defending or denouncing China in this. I'm just saying what I think is best for my family in this situation, you know. Gina, get well. I have a self-isolation. I have a temperature, but it's an ear infection. Well, take it easy. Take it easy. Trump, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to try not to answer any political questions, but you can post them if you want to answer them. I'm just not going to try to answer them I don't want to get, this is different. It'll be fine. We support you, Matt. Thank you, Valerie. I've been watching since Green Island video. My friend is inspired. We'll be going later in the year. That's very cool, Craig. Yeah, Green Island was, wow, what an amazing experience that was. If you guys are interested in my Green Island experience, Taiwan, go to Nick, are you here? Could you link to the map? And then somebody could check out the map. They could see where Green Island is and then watch some videos there. Are you going back? You are going back to China. Yes, Subby, I'm going back to China. We're going back on Monday. 97 got well and survived, not considering unreliable China stats. Yeah. So, I mean, I will agree with the fact that the numbers in China are most likely very, very flawed. I will also agree that the numbers here are pretty flawed too, but maybe different reasons. Here, I think they're flawed because we don't have enough tests to find out if anybody is sick. But for example, in Michigan, for those, Michigan? What's this? Which way is the right? Whatever. Yeah, I think it's this way. We're like right here, right? So there was a case that came up here and another case that came up here. Different cases in different counties. And I find that unnerving. I like to see things cluster because then you can kind of protect that area. But if I see boop, 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 it means that this thing is out there, it's undetected, and the cases that we do see are lucky. So thanks, Nicholas. If you look at that map that was just posted by Nick, and you go to the Taiwan, if you know where Taiwan is, and you look for Green Island there, you'll see some videos of Green Island. Oh, here she comes. This is the next layer. Wow, can you tell what did you put on just now? You put on some of this, right? Yeah. Very pretty. You're going to be a geisha by the time, you know what a geisha is?
I don't know.
It's a Japanese, let me get some chocolate up here. We don't want to mix the chocolate with your, that's hard, the chocolate's on there. That's on, I feel like that guy from the BBC that he was coughing and he drank from his daughter's water. We're good. Can you give me a kiss right here? Ooh, that was a very nice kiss. That was a good daddy kiss. I love you. You love daddy? Oh, when I say I love you, she just gets very, I love you too. Yeah, no lips. Is there lips too? You better enjoy this because the hair, the beard, everything, it's gone. In about an hour after I finish this live stream, I'm gonna go. First, because it's a few days before we travel, I'm gonna shave it all to make sure that if I get razor burn, it's not gonna bother me on the flight. And so yeah, so we are. Well, don't make a mess in mommy's stuff, honey.
We just needed this too.
What are your thoughts on the Bitcoin free fall as of today from 8K? Oh, geez, I don't know. I don't know anything about Bitcoin. I probably should. As a traveler, Bitcoins would be an interesting thing to. No, honey, please. I gotta talk, baby.
You can talk him that I put on your face.
Do you guys want to see her put? Do you want to see her put makeup on my face while I talk to you guys? Okay, let's do it this way. I will sit you a little higher on my lap, like this. And then you can put makeup on Daddy as he talks, okay? She has been doing that for a while. Okay. So, anyways, geez, I'm losing my train of thought. I have notes to do this, but I don't necessarily follow the free flowing conversation that happens. I have to kind of go by that. So, 14 days, nothing to do. Oh, are you answering a question, AB?
If you back to China, I cannot see your videos. I said you will see a lot.
Oh, you'll see a lot of videos.
14 days, nothing to do.
Actually, that all depends on how you know, how Eva is. It all depends on Annie. So if there's a lot of videos, Annie's in a good mood. If there's no videos, worry for me, my friends. Worry for me. Honey, I think you need the little brush, the little brush for that. You don't use that. You want to go get the little brush?
Yeah.
Okay. Get some things you want to put on Daddy's face. We'll make it a Daddy Makeup live stream. So, okay, so we were able to, okay, we were able to get some masks for ourselves. We have a few, and we actually stocked up because we were thinking about staying here in the United States and kind of grinding through this whole thing, whatever it was going to do. And so Tidal Gardens, yeah. Fan, I am so disappointed, buddy. Fan from Tidal Gardens, I was supposed to be headed out to his place in a couple of days. Are you checking yourself? It's you? Are you doing a good job? And we were going to go out to Than's house. We were going to look at fish tanks. Eva was going to see Than's coral growing facility. We were going to make a video, a really awesome live stream. But timing-wise, it just didn't work out very well.
Okay, now?
Okay, now what? Lipstick, maybe?
Okay, opening.
Okay, go get the color. Okay, so just in my opinion, don't think the U.S. has been taking it seriously until last week. Some still are not. Yes, I believe that too. So America has a long way to go before they instill confidence in me and a lot of other people. Everybody, I think. I think everybody here, right? I mean, even if you're a Trump supporter, which to each his own, I'm not. You got to see that this thing is a disaster. We do have talented people, we have talented doctors, we have talented professionals, but like my brother-in-law is a nurse, and he's heading up a whole division at his hospital. But it doesn't matter how talented he is if he doesn't have the guidance from the top. It doesn't help anything. I watched the entire CDC congressional testimony today. Did anybody else watch that? I watched the whole thing. It's like crazy, and I just don't feel so confident that they have this thing as control. I think that they've been lax on policy for years, and that lax in policy has led to a lack of preparedness. And you know, the next few months are going to be interesting. That's right, Dan. I'm really bummed I didn't get to see you. This was going to be so fun. I was really looking forward to coming out and seeing you. But what are you going to do? Huh?
Me too.
Yeah, Annie was too. So, anyways, another time, sir. Another time.
Here you go, Dad. I found it too.
Oh, you found one? Okay, it's time for Matt to get some lipstick.
Red.
Okay, somebody said something, and you have more trust in China. That is a very, very good point, Barbara. And I'll do that once I finish my lipstick. Go ahead, honey. You ready? Oh, anybody that jumps into this live stream now, it's gonna. Okay, more, honey. You gotta get it even. I don't know how to do this. Is that good? Yeah. Take a look. Are we pretty?
But I did.
Here, let me give you a kiss. Ready? Mwah. Look. Turn, show the camera. Right there. That's a daddy kiss. Tell mommy to fix it. Man, she's so funny. Okay, so that is a love. Oh, she's pissed. She's not happy. Hey, Annie, you got to do my eyes. Make my eyes pop. That's the one makeup I actually really liked, was when she did this around my eyes. It's fine. It's funny. People love it.
You need more.
I need more. Okay. Gina, volume is bad. I'm sorry. I can't help that. Ooh, that one's long. That's nice.
bring the tissue there.
Yeah, go get me some tissue. Oh, I have some tissue right here, baby. Okay. Honey, let me talk for a little while. You come back a little later, okay? You come back a little later. I want to finish talking to my friends here. Okay? Go play with the dinosaurs. Go play with the oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Sorry about the volume. Okay, so do I trust China? No, no. But I do trust the people I know in China. And I do trust that they are going at this whole situation very hard, because they can sacrifice certain civil liberties that in America you can't. They can enforce things in China that they can't here, and under most circumstances that is scary. But under this circumstance, I think it's actually showing some good things. Annie and I both said that if we were more confident in America with how they were handling this thing, we would probably consider staying longer. But oh, are you dancing? Oh, thank you. Is that for me to wear?
Yeah.
You want me to wear the hat?
Yeah.
Okay. This is an Eva hat. Okay. So is that pretty?
Yeah.
I thought so. So. Could land a plane if I turn this way. Is he going back already? Yes, Dave, I'm going back. So, is
That's
that?
tight.
Huh?
Look how mouth.
Yeah, you look at your mouth, honey. Future sounds good, well, you know. So, okay. So we are going to go back. The whole house is a complete disaster area, because everything is, honey, because we're packing and getting everything ready to go. Clothes are scattered, toys are scattered, things are going to be left, things are going to be taken. We bought a bunch of stuff in Chicago to ride out our 14-day quarantine, and a lot of that stuff is going to be used for our second 14-day quarantine once we get to Ningbo. So. Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Why?
What?
Why don't have snow?
Well, the snow is gone, honey. It became warm and the snow goes away. But is Chris's pet out there? The hedgehog? The groundhog? You wanna go look? Go see if the groundhog's out there.
Okay.
There's a groundhog out there. Okay, so, oh, that's very nice, Naz. My family has helped ease your loneliness. That's nice. Ventilator availability? Where? Here? In China, you mean? Let's see, because I saw that comment a little bit. When can I go back to Xi'an, China? We could probably go back right now. Okay, I can't see where that ventilator comment was. I am sorry. Where would you get a ventilator, China or Michigan? Do you know a lot of the stuff made in that you use in hospitals all around the world is made in China, and honestly, the machines in China in the hospitals are fantastic. They are GE. They are new. They are better machines than in many cases you've seen anywhere else in the world. I have been in hospitals in China when I was hit by a truck in China, and I had to go to have surgery in a small little hospital. And I remember thinking when I was getting the CT scan that, holy shit, this thing is really good quality. This is a really nice machine that was, you know, taking my scan. And a lot of the stuff they have there is good, you know.
I don't want that machine to take all the scanning.
Well, I'll be okay, honey. No. Actually, we're going to go to the hospital a few times when we go back to China, because they're going to say, are you okay? Are you okay? And you're going to say, I'm okay. Every day they're going to scan us and make sure that our fever is not there and that we're healthy. And when we're under quarantine, I guess they are very intensive. As a matter of fact, they're even going to give us a CT scan. And the CT scan will check our lungs to make sure that there's no virus in there, because they're very, very diligent.
Nah.
You asked me why, how do I...
I'm pretty small. I love to go to the small hospital.
Oh my God, is that the cutest thing ever? You want to go to the small, say again? What kind of place? Small No. The way she said it was small hospitable.
She put hotel and a hospital together.
Okay. You won't have to go to a small hospital, honey. They're just gonna take your temperature and make sure that you're not sick. It'll be good. But you guys asked like, what do I trust China more than America? Well, certainly America isn't gonna do to people coming here from infected areas what we're gonna get subjected to when we go back to China. Now, there has been that travel ban, which it's argumentative how that's gonna work. I think the biggest fear in America right now is the fact that they don't have enough test kits. So people that might have it, not show fevers, are walking around, and there's no way for them to check. Annie is getting calls from customers all over the world that are saying that they feel sick, they don't know. People in different parts of the world, if you're listening, my friends in Argentina.
We'll talk about that.
Okay, well,
That's my private.
yeah, okay. So anyways, Antarctica might be good, although I think this virus likes the heat more than the cold, so, or doesn't like the heat more than it doesn't like the cold. That is just kind of seeing that Malaysia and Thailand have sort of been. You have some sleepers in your eyes. You've been sleeping? Okay, let me. Antarctica is going to be a little tough. There's no Walgreens, Walmart, Meijer, Kroger, Costco. Okay, so anyways, I think that Ningbo school is going to be opening again soon, and Eva and everybody's going to be able to start living a somewhat normal life and getting back on track with things that are productive. What's up, honey? Let me finish, okay?
Eva, come to mommy, play the phone.
Play the phone. Ooh, mommy's phone.
Play the phone. Let me charge mine.
Okay, here.
Not big enough.
I need to keep this.
Well, if you have another one.
In the bathroom over there, I have everything charging. There should be one charging. Okay, so is there a direct flight back to China? No, we're going through Hong Kong, then we're going to Shanghai, then we're going to Ningbo. There's a lot of stops along the way. This has been rehashed. We just discussed it in the beginning of the podcast, of the live stream, but we are going to fly from here to Hong Kong. Hong Kong, we have a 20-hour layover. Eva is going to be jet lagged, and it's going to be a bit of a confusing situation, but we are going to stay at the airport in Hong Kong. We have a tent. We're going to set up a little tent in the airport, and then we're going to sweat out the 20 hours, jump on another flight to Shanghai. From Shanghai, we are going to fly to Ningbo. And Ningbo, we are going to be subject to a 14-day quarantine, most likely in a hotel, where we'll be isolated and temperature checked every day. We are also going to be taken for a CT scan and making sure that our lungs are good. We are probably going to arrive with red codes, which means that we're potentially infected. And until we are finished with our quarantine and receive a green code, we will be free to go. Once we have a green code, then life will be normal, except for the fact that we'll have to show our code everywhere, and there'll be a lot of temperature checks, but there won't be what it was before, which was complete and utter lockdown. So that is, unless we have a fever, in which case things will be different, but I'm not even considering that because we won't have that. Why the 180? Zion, well, there's not really a 180. If you watch my videos, I have been feeling, we came to the United States to escape this. And so we left China. China kind of had the up and down, and the tickets that we bought, we had planned to return to China in a couple of months, and a couple of months have passed, and now this virus is coming. We'd always planned to return to China, so this is not something that's sort of like way out of left field. So, yeah. So why go back before it's over, Dave? It's very much, it's almost over in China, so It's just beginning here. Why would we stay here while it ravages the United States? I don't want to be here under, the potential for this system to break down. These are the exact same situational parameters that I had decided we should go, but now they're in America. So now in America, there is the potential for this thing to create a real big problem. It's still bad in China. Gina, how do you know that? Have you seen the progression?
Only one city.
It's not bad in China. There's 1 billion people there, and out of that, there's a very, very low number that still are showing problems. So, and they have really instituted plans, at least in Zhejiang province where we're going, that have put this thing on a serious level of control. So, yeah. I don't want to. China is the safest place in the world. Is that a call out to my old video? That video has gotten some traffic and some interesting comments. People saying, how do you feel about that now? Anyways, if it worsens here, China might restrict coming back. Well, I'll tell you what, my plan doesn't have me coming back to the United States. My plan has me returning to my bicycle trip around the world. My trike is waiting for me in Kuala Lumpur. My trike is in Kuala Lumpur right now, so when the all clear comes and everything is good and we can kind of get back to our normal lives, I won't be returning to America. I'll be returning to my trike.
Are you still here, Matt gone?
Not as far. That's overkill. Why you guys don't wear gas masks? What do you mean, right now? Why would we wear gas masks right now? Are you talking about right now? Are you worried about being treated differently as a foreigner in Ningbo, like things your friend talked about in the last video? ATL, yeah, I am. That was one of my concerns with going back, because.
You worried? If you better?
Huh? I think they might. They're definitely going to watch me harder than others, but.
No. After 14 quarantines, nobody gonna chasing you.
Okay.
Lee lives at home.
Yeah.
You want to make sure where they go.
Yeah.
But you are in hotel quarantine as a government request.
Yeah.
And you will have better service than us because you're a foreigner.
I will definitely keep posting. So you will hear. The situation. Be careful on the plane. Yeah, definitely. We will definitely wear masks on the plane. Please be careful when traveling. Take as many precautions as needed. Will be. I heard no flights from China to USA. No flights to China from USA. Well, no, we're definitely on one. We're flying Cathay Pacific, and the flight is to Hong Kong, and then from Hong Kong to mainland. What is it still Cathay Pacific? Oh, Dragon Air, right?
No, they're the same company.
Yeah. Same Cathay Pacific. So.
No, the only difference is we're supposed to from Hong Kong to Ningbo, but they canceled the flight.
Yeah. So we will go into Shanghai first. 对，我会说中文一点点，可是不会说非常好吧？非常。Use a G-string as a face mask. That would be good. Can you vlog when you get to Ningbo? Yes, we will. We'll just have to have a VPN set up. I have a VPN, so we will be able to. I'll be able to definitely show you what's going on and tell you how that whole situation. I'm kind of interested, so it'll be a sharing experience. I'll probably leave the camera aside when we're going into official routes, but beyond that, little narratives from the hotel room during quarantine and whatnot, you'll see definitely a lot of that. Probably more than now, because we will be, kind of locked down. I will be, mobility today. We're going to be leaving on Monday back to China. So my anxiety is bad with all this uprooting. Well, I've always been uprooted. I've uprooted to China, uprooted to different places. So this is not very, very new to me. So are we going to have to pay for the hotel in the quarantine? How does that work?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think
Ningbo government.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna kind of go into this new mode. Now we can all experience quarantine. Yeah, right. Build your immune system now. Nicholas, thank you, buddy. I think you're helping me quarantine some comments. How would grocery shopping be in China? I assume that you did before you left. Yeah, Annie will just order it online, right? Deliveries, deliveries, and everything's normal in Ningbo, right?
Yeah.
Food deliveries. You'll be
Go to the restaurant now.
go to restaurants. You know, it's as long as you have a green code, you'll be good to go. So that's good. So, hi Annie. Do you think that you should have stayed in China?
Huh?
Do you think we should have stayed in China? Not came here ever?
No, I'm not regret about this.
Yeah.
You know, in China they're saying, if you get something, you gotta pay for something.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we came here, we took the time to come here, and you know what? I mean, if you look at it only from the data standpoint, we could have stayed in Ningbo and not had any repercussions. I don't think anybody would have had any trouble. We would have been on lockdown longer. We wouldn't have, you know, had to gone through the flights and everything. But I don't think it was. Listen, we all make decisions that we think we're trying to make in the best circumstances for our family, and I think that we made a decision at that point in time to come to America because we didn't know what was going to happen in China. And now that China has kind of gotten this thing somewhat under control, and I think that we can go back, and I think that the situation here in America is going to develop into something. Can you please up the sound? I don't have any control over that. Sorry, I don't have any control over upping the sound. Yeah, Monday, that's soon. I trust you will send masks our way, similar to your efforts in China when it's time. Yeah, of course. Actually, we're going to leave a bunch of masks that we kind of got at Home Depot. We're going to leave them with my family because they're asking for it. So my family now is going to be. Yeah, yeah. We've already sent a bunch of masks. Masks are on the way. We have already done this. There was somebody that said, do you feel bad that you sent those masks to China and when people in America are going to need those masks? No, we sent those masks to China to help people in China, and if the situation reverses, we're doing the other way. So, listen, the comments out there sometimes, it gets so irrational. Why are you helping that person when now we need to help that person? Well, we helped that person then, and we're going to help that person if we can later. We're just doing the best we can. It's very strange. What, Nicholas? What? Wow, I am not reading. Oh, Australian F1 has been canceled. Wow, yeah. A lot of cancellations of stuff. It is, for those of people that think that this is just the flu, they don't cancel all these things for just the flu. They don't lock down the city of 51 million people, Wuhan, Hebei province, for the flu, you know. No panic, you know, obviously don't panic, but we need to, you know, be careful. Yeah, we were trying to do what we can when we can, you know what I mean? So, waiting for the Indy 500 news. Oh yeah, when is that, Harry? That's probably coming up, huh? So, yes, Nick, what are they talking about, buddy? Send me a personal message. I want to know what you're blocking. How many confirmed cases in Ningbo? 0. Right, honey? 0 confirmed cases in Ningbo.
Yeah, and
Even the sick people have all been cured.
Hospital.
So they're all out of hospital. So Ningbo is clear. And we're going to go through quarantine in order to go back there. And when I get there, Eva is going to be going back to school, right?
No, school, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
But I thought that you said they had said schools are going to be opening, right?
Well, they have to
Yeah,
prepare for
yeah,
that, but no date yet.
Yeah.
I just read an article this morning. Central government gave a guide of how you open the kindergarten
Yeah.
and school, middle school.
So they're going through the process of getting.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I read it. It's a lot of work to do before you can open the
School, yeah, I guess. A lot of stuff you got to go through to open. 0 confirmed cases in Michigan. Where did you hear that? Last time I heard there was 1 confirmed case in Wayne County and 1 confirmed case in Oakland County. That came out last night, right after the pandemic thing. So thanks, Nick. I got that message. Cool, buddy. So it's fairly safe to return to Ningbo. So we're taking it and we're gonna do it. So yeah, 2 cases in Michigan. Yeah, I don't want to promote that zinc thing because that is not proven science. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't like to have people relying on methods that aren't working. Even the people that say that Israel has had some sort of breakthrough and they're testing human subjects. There was a case in SARS or something, I think, where they tested a vaccine too soon and it ended up having horrible repercussions. It ended up tearing people's insides apart and putting them in a compromised position. So I think it's very important that we have perspective here, that even, it's a great thing that we are finding ways of conquering this thing with potential vaccine testing. But as soon as you test it on a potential human, I don't know how that works. It has to go through a lot more potential humans before it gets, you know, it gets the okay. So my mom is 80, so I take this whole thing very seriously. You should, Dave. Yeah. I mean, it's not about us, really. Like me, Annie, and even Eva doesn't seem to be hurting the youth, although we don't really know. At least I haven't heard anything about youth being carriers. So maybe they're not getting sick, but this thing, if it gets in your body, it still might be able to be passed on, which is why schools and things need to be shut down, because kids' schools are like virus factories. Everybody's laughing and spitting and drooling and everything. So yeah, Matt, you give us unbiased info. I try, Dave. I mean, I don't know. I'm not, you know. What's up? What's up? Oh, you're so old. Say hi. Can you sing a song to everybody?
毛气了，
What? Can you sing a song to everybody?
姥姥，
Can you sing a song? What is that? Don't take the vaccines. That is the craziest damn thing I've ever heard. I am sorry. I am sorry. But they develop a vaccine for this? I'm taking the freaking vaccine. Goofball. And if you don't take the vaccine, you're just his heart. Man, that is crazy. Vaccines are not the devil. They have been cultured from antibodies. It's real science, you know. I'm sorry. I don't want to make you, but come on now. Vaccines are created, and once they're tested and they're proven, you better take that vaccine. Vaccines make zombies. Well, you can't argue with that argument. I mean, vaccine additives cause autism. Well, geez, Elise, how many of those proven cases? You know what? I have a friend that is an anti-vaxxer as well, but I'll tell you what. I don't want to get into that argument, but my take, you better take that vaccine, because that's going to protect you. So vaccine, especially vaccines for purposes like this. Yeah, it's going to take a long time, 12 to 18 months. So anyways, can't trust any government. Well, if you can't trust anybody, then we are in big trouble. So that breeds a lot of paranoia. I think that you need to sift through the bullshit as much as you can to try to figure out a middle ground. I think there's a lot of mistrust, and there's a lot of reason to mistrust. But if we can't trust anybody and any information in any capacity, then we're all lost. I personally trust, you know, science. I trust numbers as much as I can, and as much of the numbers that we have. So I was talking to somebody before, and we were saying that maybe all the numbers out of China that we're getting are wrong, but at least they're something. And we can use those simples, those simple. You said simple. Who said simple? Yep, simple gal. Who's that? Hey, Mark, how's it going? I'm taking vitamin D. I think taking a series of vitamins is always a good thing. The WHO, I mean, you know, I'm very glad that they labeled this thing as a pandemic when they did. I think they should have done it earlier. I think they probably praised China for reasons that are somewhat true, but in a lot of cases not, you know, because there's a lot of power in the WHO that is inflicted on them via China. Does that mean that we should take all of what the WHO says and say that's total bullshit? Of course not. Everything is nuance. Everything is a balance of what we think and what we know, and what we suppose, and pulling from information that we have in other sources. So I think it's very important that we balance the information that comes into our ears, you know. So anyways, that's my thought. WHO, not a perfect entity, but we need to trust certain entities at this time, and imperfect ones are better than flawed ones. So I don't know what I'm saying. The 5G is really what kills people. No, so I don't know about that. I've seen that argument. WHO took money. Are you pointing at me? You think the WHO is paying me? Is China really getting better or fake news? I think China is getting better. I think they're on top of it more than others. I think that there was a lot of there was a lot of crazy information in the beginning. I think there was a lot of crazy information in the beginning. Probably the numbers we were getting were way skewed. I think a lot of people were dying that we didn't know. I think a lot of people were getting sick that we didn't know. I think China was trying to hedge the numbers a little bit, but I think at this point in time, I think we could pretty much say that they've got it under control. We know that certain things they've done have worked, and they have done extreme measures in order to contain this thing as much as they can. Those extreme measures, I'm not going to condone, I'm not going to disown. They are what they are. And so I think right now it's okay. Am I a Chinese national? I don't think so. No, I'm an American. I think that Italy has real numbers. Right, I think Italy has real numbers. Same with South Korea. I've been to South Korea. It's a fantastic country. And they are on top of their shit. I think if anybody, we can look at their numbers and get a true extrapolation of the system, of the way that this thing is going, would be South Korea. Their system is very Western. Their methods are very thorough, and they care about getting honest data. So I think that that's good. So yeah. If you want to know a true, look at the trends in South Korea. I think you can, go around there. Italy is a disaster. Well, do you believe China's not? I just talked about that. Roxanne, did you just join us? Do I believe China's numbers?
have to speed up so that they hear.
Yeah.
Come on, here. Can you with me speed?
We've got to clean up. We actually have dinner later with my friends, the guys that are my friends that have let us stay in this beautiful place. We are staying in a guest house of my friend, and thankfully, really, really amazing. I actually have. Oh, back to that. The channel. This. Sorry, his heart. I apologize, buddy. I'm just telling you how it is. If you think, no, whatever. I'm not going to change. A lot of people want me to change my attitude because it wants to fit a certain narrative. I'm a bit tired of that. I am who I am. I believe what I believe. I think authenticity is important, especially at times like this. And if you don't agree and you want to leave because of that, that's fine. That's fine with me. I am who I am.
Not fine with me.
Well, no, somebody just said that they think vaccines are bad, and there's just a lot of different things. They are what they are. When you don't take them, then you're putting a lot of people at risk, compromising.
Eva, don't go down.
So millions have died in China. I don't think that's true. Not from this. No way. I don't think millions have died. But whatever. Well, I'm done. I'm done talking about that.
Why you give us so difficult questions?
Yeah, they think we know all the facts.
Well, go to Lawa 86. He's better. He thinks he's science plus China government.
He's not a big fan of Matt. So, anyways, where was I? Got derailed. So, geez, where was I? I totally lost my train of thought now. Annie derailed me. So we have to clean up. We're having dinner with Chris tonight. We're gonna watch Ford versus Ferrari. And so, yeah, don't mess with Annie. Yeah, that'll be our last time meeting with my friend. I have a bunch of videos after this one. Yeah, I can't argue. I let her do what she wants to do. So there is a beautiful guest house. My friend, he owns this place. He has a place up north, and we went up north to a really, really gorgeous place. You want to see it? I'll show you some videos. Actually, you want to know what's funny is I have a few clips here that are done pre our decision to go to China, and I'm like, in America through at least the next month? So here we were thinking about staying, but there's a lot of cute Eva and me dancing, and Eva really likes Alexa. The Alexa here at the house. Here, let me see if I could get.
Play the sound of Blippi.
Alexa, play the song. Oh shit! I'm glad I don't play it, or else Alexa will listen to me. I keep saying her name. Anyways, well, so we went to my friend's house, and we went.
Hey, we'll be right.
Eva got to ride in a ATV.
No, I got it. You grab the seat, honey.
Seriously?
And we got stuck in the snow.
We're vlogging. Oh man, come on, baby.
And then Chris was shoveling snow with his big truck. You like to watch? Be careful, honey, don't fall. And then let's see, I want to show you what this house looks like. It's really, really beautiful house. So let's see, I'll show you this. So, okay, here we go. See that? Let's see. It's moving. Can you see it? Here, let me, you know what, if I double click this, there we go. Here we go. So this is his place right here. And we're flying in from here with the drone. This is the horse stables here. And this is the house. And then the guest house where we're staying is actually back here. Really, really beautiful. That is really, really nice. And then I flew deep into, let's see here. Yeah, it'll fly in more. But it's a really, really beautiful house. That's his house. Really, really great. Hey, Mary, yeah, we're going back. Sit down, baby, sit down. Be careful.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Want to see how do with mine?
We want to see you dance. Here, hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Alexa, play the sound of Blippi.
Shuffling songs by Blippi on Amazon Music.
Does that make you happy? Garbage truck.
Whoa.
Whoa, careful, the dinosaur's on the ground. Anyways. Alexa, volume off. I can't have a background music. My video is gonna get taken away.
Alexa, play the sound of Blippi.
Here's a playlist you might like. Jennifer Lopez and more.
No, Jennifer Lopez. Alexa, no. Sorry if anybody out there has that.
The top 50 most played on Amazon Music.
Okay, we're gonna go outside. Show you the outside. We'll see how cold it is outside. Woohoo! There we go. Look at this place. Oh, this place is so beautiful. Oh, you can't beat that. Okay, so yeah, freedom of guns. I'm not gonna respond about any Winston or Matt stuff. They're my friends, and I don't really want to get into it. What? Look, honey, is that a nice hat?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna stop?
Soon, about 10 minutes.
Ooh, can I come? Can I come?
No, it's too cold out here, honey.
I love to come.
You love to come. It's cold out here, honey bunny.
Well, I go.
It's cold.
You take my hat.
Okay.
So you
Okay. I did.
Hurry up. I want to clean the house.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna let you go.
Alexa.
Alexa, stop. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. We are going back to China. We're going back on Monday. We're gonna fly into Hong Kong from Chicago and then to Shanghai and then to Ningbo. it's going to be an interesting ride. I'm going to take you along, and we're going to have to quarantine in China for 14 days and go through a whole bunch of rigmarole. We will play outside perspective to what's going on here, and I'll kind of give you insight into what's going on there. No cases in Ningbo, nope, nothing. Ningbo has been case-free for about 20 days. Everybody that has had it is out of the hospital, so even hospitals that have been tuned up for COVID-19 are now tuning down. So it seems okay. We've got a lot to do. We've got a lot of packing to do, and we got friends coming over later. So we are winding up our time in USA. I have 3 videos after this one that will be before this one. So look forward to some of those. As soon as you see all of this shaved off, you'll know that we are back to the future and not the past. So thanks everybody for watching. If you want to help or support me, there's a lot of different ways. You can see them below. Patreon allows you to get insight into new things like audio podcasts I record fairly regularly. So thank you very much for watching. And hey, if you do watch videos, you should watch these videos. You watch the chat, like the replay, because the live chat. I've been doing a lot of premiering now, so when I premiere vlogs, I actually comment and talk during them. So thank you so much, and take it easy, Jayoe, wherever you are. We're all gonna, we're all going through this together. So, but thanks again. Take it easy. Eva, you want to say bye-bye?
No.
Yeah, say bye to everybody. Come here. Say bye. Bye, guys.